All right, Yash. So how is it possible if somebody, if you can get 1 year of semen retention or no FAP, and your mind will tell you, or you'll feel like you don't have many benefits. It's like, okay, whatever. There's no way that that's possible unless we got to look at other factors. You see, this is what we're going to look at. But I'm going to simplify things because I like simple. But there's two main things. Number one, it's a mind tactic that's trying to get you to go get the dopamine hit again. You see, you didn't really overcome the dopamine addiction because probably you were edging during that time, so you're still getting this dopamine hit. And the mind gets really addicted to dopamine. Dopamine's a huge addiction. It's cocaine, heroin, marijuana for some people, tobacco. Dopamine's in that category, and it can even be more addictive because it's so easy to get. It's so easy to get a hit. The brain just gives it to you. You know, all you got to do is just have a certain thought or put yourself in a certain situation or watch something to trigger that dopamine release. It's so easy. So let's say you haven't been physically ejaculating, but you've been getting these hits. See, that's what I did for years. It's a hard one to overcome, this whole edging dopamine addiction. So at some point, if we continuously keep getting this dopamine hit, at some point, the whole time it's setting up a relapse. So you may not know it. We may not, the mind will say, no, everything's cool, man. You're just getting a little dopamine hit. It's all good. But really the agenda of the dopamine mind aspect is to get us to finally relapse and get the full dopamine hit and then crash our nervous system. So if we're doing that, getting these dopamine hits, then the mind is finally at the right time, it knows us, it's going to say, man, you're kind of wasting your time here. Like, why not just release? Or why not do this? Why not do that? Because the semen retention benefits are just super overhyped. And you know what? A lot of people that make videos, they do overhype them to get views and all that. We're not talking about them, though. We're talking about reality. This sun always gets bright, don't it? I don't know how to fix it. We just let it ride. That's how we fix it. The universe will fix it. As long as you can hear and see me. So another thing is, so the first thing, the mind tactic. You got to catch your own mind out. Some deeper intelligence has to be aware of when the mind's manipulating you. This is the whole game in life, And when you catch yourself out more, then you can see it in others. And then someone maybe you're working with or they're coming to you for advice, you can see based on how they're talking and where they're talking from, like what vibration they're talking from. Is it, is it true, or are they in some kind of denial justification? Then you can help them because you transcended these stages in yourself. So that's the first thing. It's a mind tactic. The second thing is this. See, semen retention and growing spiritually, they go together. They're interconnected because you just can't do one without the other, at least at some point. I'm not saying somebody that's just started, I'm not going to preach spirituality. I don't preach anyway. I share what I see, what I experience. But I'm just saying, at some point we're going to need some spiritual power, which we also get from semen retention. But we're going to need to go further. Why? Because if we're only identified with this human aspect, this human construct, this human mind, there's always going to be a market for us to try to get something that will satiate us more, to make us feel more complete and content. Because this human self, it just doesn't work. Not after a while. Works for a little while. Works for a little while. As long as we can keep extracting pleasure and stuff from our actions and dopamine hits and other addictions, it works for a little bit, and life goes good. We meet our projections and desires. We get those fulfilled. We get a good job. We get money. We get a girl. We got a car. Keep getting hits, but all that runs out. And at some point, there's nothing left to do anymore, So when we're practicing semen retention, we can ride that wave for a while. You know, and it's like a honeymoon stage. Like, you're high for a while. You're like, yeah, man, like, I'm preserving my life force, and I can feel how I have more life force. And yeah, it's great. That's a great wave to ride. But at some point, if we don't realize, like, there's something inside that's not human, we got to realize that. It's consciousness. It was here before this body's born. It'll be here after the body leaves. We got to realize that. Something needs to realize that. That's the only contentment that's going to last. So if we don't realize that, life is going to create certain circumstances that's going to make us unhappy, even when we're on semen retention. So if we're not getting the dopamine hit from semen retention, or from edging and watching things that activate the sexual instinct, if we're not getting dopamine from that, at some point, if we're not grounded in our spiritual center, it's like there's a dopamine transference. The mind will find another way to get dopamine. Maybe we'll start getting smoking weed, or like I said before, watch Instagram girls. I'm glad. See, I can't go on Instagram. They make you have an account before you can go on there, and I don't feel like setting up an account, so I just don't even see it. So we can do that, or we can watch movies, certain violent, or sexual stimulating movies to get a hit. We can just scroll online. There's so much stuff on the internet, man. You can get hits all day. So there's these little things we do. Well, that kind of brings the vibration of the being, the who we are, down. So then even if we have a year, but if we're doing this, if our lifestyle isn't matching, if we're not living a full spectrum lifestyle that has high vibrational continuity in all aspects of our life, that takes time, by the way, so don't worry. I'm not doing that. I'm just sharing. If we're not doing that, then we're not going to feel good, even if we're preserving our semen. We'll feel better than if we're not. That's for sure. You'll find that out if you relapse. You'll be like, oh damn, because then you'll have the contrast. You're like, then you realize your mind was being cunning, telling you, there's no benefits. You might as well go back out. Yeah, you go back out, you'll feel the difference, and sometimes that's necessary too. But sometimes the mind can use that as a justification to go back out. So now you need to feel the contrast more. You need to suffer a little more. You need to remember how it feels when you lose your semen, so go do it, you see? But you already know how it feels, so why listen to that thought? So you got to catch that. It's all these things, The mind wears the God hat, and then the bad guy hat. It can wear all kinds of hats. Those are the two main things in summary, is the mind function that tells you things that aren't true and you're believing it. And the other thing is, if we're not living a higher vibrational life, and basically we're practicing semen retention, but we've just substituted getting the dopamine hit from that into something else. Because, like I said, that will bring the consciousness down at some point, and then the mind will come in. When the consciousness and vibration's down, then the mind can get us. When our vibration's higher, the mind can't even mess with us. We're like, yeah, whatever, man, shut up. Go play with somebody else. Like you're talking nonsense to me. But when the vibration's down, all of a sudden this stuff starts making sense. Man, I don't have any benefits. Like, it's been a year. Like, this is stupid. Might as well just get my dopamine hit. So you'll fall for that if you're not in the higher vibration. Go see my other channel, Spiritual Renaissance. It's in the description below. It talks about spirituality. See you.